Viruses, from the cell theory, are not cells. We will talk about bacteria and archaea, which these are prokaryote cells. So, by definition of the cell theory, bacteria and archaea, they have cell membranes, cytoplasm, and DNA and RNA, whereas viruses, they can only have DNA only as well as RNA only. So viruses, one way we can define viruses is that we can put them into groups that are DNA viruses as well as RNA viruses. Usually they have a protein coat surrounding their genetic material. Viruses are obligate parasites, meaning that they need a host cell to survive. Viruses cannot replicate on their own. They require the host cell to replicate. Unlike bacteria and archaeans, which they can reproduce on their own through the process of binary fission. Viruses can either be enveloped or non-enveloped, and so the envelope pretty much means that they obtain a piece of their host cell membranes, and so most animal viruses are enveloped, whereas plant viruses are non-enveloped. The protein coats surrounding viruses have specific shapes, and that as well helps us identify specific viruses. Viruses that specifically attack bacteria are called bacteriophages, or phages for short. Their replication methods can be lytic or lysogenic. So, in your lytic phase, the genetic material is injected into the bacterial cell, and then from this you get viral entities which then escape the cell, the host cell. In your lysogenic cycle, you get the genetic material from the virus injected, and then the viral genetic material, whether DNA or RNA, incorporates itself into the bacterial genome.